In this lesson, we're going to explore the concept of verbs. Firstly, let's check we all know what a verb is. A verb is an action word, a doing word. Something, for example, like to eat. Maybe another concept is to drink, to watch, to listen, read, write, or play. And these are the 7 verbs we're going to focus on in this lesson to make sure we can understand the basics of Japanese verbs. There are 2 versions of Japanese verbs. There's the polite form and the plain form. The polite form is generally when you're speaking to someone who is older than you, or you're in a formal situation like giving a speech or meeting someone for the first time. The plain form is used when you're speaking to a friend or you're in an informal situation. We're going to focus on the polite form of the Japanese verb. And compared to English verbs, it's actually very simple to understand Japanese verbs. We'll be looking at the verb in the basic structure of object, o, and verb. The particle in the middle there is the o you'll find on your hiragana chart where W O should be. Historically, it was a wo sound. Grammatically, it's always used as o. You'll never find it internally in a word. It'll always be on its own between the object and the verb. So let's have a look at some objects and verbs. We'll start with the action of eating. In Japanese, we say ta, be, ma, su. Tabemasu. For example, gohan o tabemasu. I eat rice. Gohan o tabemasu. Any food can be put in front of that. Keiki o tabemasu. I eat cake. Of course, we can advise who is doing the action by putting their name with wa before that. But very simply, keiki o tabemasu would mean I eat cake. Tabemasu, to eat. The next verb we'll look at is the verb meaning to drink. In Japanese we say nomimasu. Nomimasu. For example, the Japanese people love to drink a variety of things that we don't actually have in our Western societies. One of them is ocha. Ocha is traditional Japanese tea. You never add milk and sugar to ocha. And often it's drunk with a sweet as well. Ocha o nomimasu. I drink Japanese tea. Ocha o nomimasu. Something else Japanese people like to drink, especially when they're relaxing or at a party, is sake. Sake is Japanese rice wine. Sake o nomimasu. I drink Japanese rice wine. Sake o nomimasu. The next verb we'll look at, the Japanese for the verb to read. Yomimasu. Yomimasu. Japanese people love reading, and bookshops are a very popular place where Japanese students hang out, read novels, read comics, and maybe buy them at the end of their time. To read a comic in Japanese, manga o yomimasu. Manga o yomimasu. To read a book in Japanese, hon o yomimasu. Hon meaning book o yomimasu. To write in Japanese is kakimasu. Kakimasu, to write. Japanese people learn to write hiragana and katakana very early in their school life, and then go on to learn kanji as well. If you're writing a letter, tegami o kakimasu. Tegami o kakimasu. Often you might be asked to write your name. Namae o kakimasu. Here are the kanji for namae or name. Namae o kakimasu, to write your name. The Japanese verb for to watch is simply mimasu. 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 For example, to watch television. Terebi o mimasu. Terebi o mimasu. Or to watch a movie. Eiga o mimasu. Eiga o mimasu. To listen in Japanese is kikimasu. Kikimasu. To listen to music, ongaku o kikimasu. Ongaku o kikimasu. To listen to a CD, CD o kikimasu. CD o kikimasu. The next verb is the verb to play or to do. In Japanese, to say play sports, we use the word shimasu. It's also used a lot to do. And later on in further lessons, you can see compound verbs using shimasu. For example, we might say tennisu o shimasu, to play tennis. Tennisu o shimasu. We would also use it for any of the martial arts. Karate o shimasu, to do karate. Karate o shimasu. So they're the 7 verbs we're going to focus on today. You'll notice that every single one of these verbs ends in ma and su. And that helps with grammar when we're changing them to past tense, etc. Let's summarize our sentences that we've done today. Gohan o tabemasu, to eat rice. Keiki o tabemasu, to eat cake. Ocha o nomimasu, to drink tea. Sake o nomimasu, to drink rice wine. Manga o yomimasu, to read a comic. Hon o yomimasu, to read a book. Tegami o kakimasu, to write a letter. Namae o kakimasu, to write your name. Terebi o mimasu, to watch TV. Eiga o mimasu, to watch a movie. Ongaku o kikimasu, to listen to music. CD o kikimasu, to listen to a CD. Tennisu o shimasu, to play tennis. Karate o shimasu, to do karate. Turn off the audio and attempt to read these sentences by yourself and see if you can remember the meanings. Review the lesson from the beginning if you need to go through the meanings and look at understanding the verbs more closely.